Hello and welcome to the show Girls in the Hood. My name is OSEHISE AGBON. Girls in the Hood is a program for older female teens and younger female adults. The focus is young females talking about things that affect them and how they are coping with life in general, with survival tips from mentors and life coaches. With me today, I have my co-hosts in the studio, and they are going to be introducing themselves for you.
Hi, hello everyone. My name is Grace Daniel, and keep listening and watching Girls in the Hood.
Hello everyone, my name is NIFEMI, ONIBIYO, and you're welcome to our show Girls in the Hood.
Hello everyone, my name is EHINOME and you are listening and watching Girls in the Hood.
Girls in the Hood is coming to you from Procyon Radio and Television. You can watch us on YouTube at Procyon RTV, and you can listen to us on Procyon Radio on www.procyonnews.com. The spelling of Procyon is Procyon. So in Girls in the Hood today, we are going to be focusing on the topic girl hygiene or hygiene in general. And the first thing we are going to be doing on the program today is our personal recommendations of hygiene. Like, how do you take care of yourself personally? Your personal hygiene, your personal hygiene steps that you follow daily. And I'll be starting with Grace Daniel. So tell us a little bit about your personal hygiene recommendation.
Okay, welcome again to Girls in the Hood. My recommendation to girl hygiene, my own personal rule I follow. I brush my teeth every morning. Then I take my bath, and I take very good care of my body when taking my bath. It's something I do. If not, I scrub my body vigorously. I scrub my body very well so that I don't like seeing dirt on my body, and I like using good soap. I like fresh fragrance on my body, and I like to feel good in my own self. So I use deodorants, and I wear warm clothes made out of cotton. I think that's it.
We are going to take Nitami's personal recommendation, right?
Okay, so the question is, how do I do my own personal hygiene, right?
Yes.
So I believe everybody outside does what he or she feels is right, that keeps them clean. So for me, okay. So I will not lie. I used to feel like taking baths is stressful. Like, I don't know if you guys get it. Anyway, not because I don't like water. It's just that I just feel, okay, you are taking your bath in the morning. One day I even sat there, I was even asking God, I was like, God, why did you introduce baths? Okay, some people say, let's get, hey, calm down, chill. Some people just find some things really, really stressful. But okay, just so that to avoid all this smell and the rest, okay, I try at least twice. But that's why the first one, okay, you use your sponge and everything and you wash the washable. The second one, I will just pour it on my body and I'll get out. Because to me, it's just,
it's not even advisable to use soap morning and night.
oh really?
Yes,
Not?
because to wash off your skin, to make
Yes,
your skin drier.
I even saw something back then. I was listening to a show also, and the presenter there said something. He said, "Well, fun facts. Okay, washing your body with too much of sponge, that scrubbing your body actually makes your body dry and right space. So yeah, so I try humans, I try. So, and also I think another thing I do is I ensure I brush my teeth every time. Brushing, God, a lot of people suffer outside. Like, I don't know if you guys saw what was trending on this election day. Say, please, as you come out, go vote. Try brush your teeth. Try take your bath. No kill us joy with the whole stress and everything.
Yes.
So it's just one thing that, okay, I try. No, not try. I brush my teeth every time. So I try, but I can't tell you this before breakfast or after breakfast.
It depends.
It
comes and goes.
You know that some people actually have a routine now. Oh, if I don't, they say it's okay. Let me tell you two things that people do for this brushing of teeth.
Okay.
The first person actually says, I don't eat anything until I brush my teeth,
yes.
because they believe that if they eat anything, the germs is going to follow the food.
Yes.
Why some believe that, okay, till after I've eaten, because why? If I now finish eating and now brush my teeth,
Then you wash
all the
everything
germs
at once.
that everything will go. So anyone that your body suits you, you do. Hey, anyone will come, I do. So and another thing, okay, yeah. I try not to repeat clothes twice, and like, let me say, I wear a certain clothes today, then after a long period of time, tomorrow, and I'll repeat that same clothes. It's actually not good, and I actually got that tip from a nurse. Then when I went to school, then in the school clinic, and I actually put on a dress I had already worn previously
Okay.
without watching it. So I went to the nurse, and she was trying to measure my height and all. She was this clothes, did you wear it yesterday? Like, yes, ma. And she was like, this time I shouldn't. Because
Okay.
then I was not putting on any deodorant or anything. And she was like, I had this natural smell that was
Yes.
then from that day I was just like, oh wow, because after I've done makeup, I don't do fine hair. And a nurse, thank God it was actually even coming from a nurse and an elderly woman. Imagine if it were your mate.
Very
I
embarrassing.
will lose my mind. I'm telling you.
It's very embarrassing.
So I just boned it. Oh, thank you very much, ma. And from that day, I ensured that okay, I don't. It's just maybe more
Your
will come
personal
later.
recommendation.
Yeah, like that.
So moving to a recommendation.
My own personal recommendation, I think what a lot of people neglect is actually washing your hands.
Okay.
Mm.
Yes,
And
that's
again,
very
like I wash my hands. I don't, if you know, I don't like people touching my face. I don't let people touch my face. I get very irritated if somebody random should just come out.
don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't touch my face. So you wash your hands before touching yourself because you know you go out touch a lot of people.
Yeah.
You touch your face, it gives you acne, everything.
Yes.
And I don't play with deodorant. I do not play with deodorant. I invest in my deodorants and my perfumes. I invest in that a lot. And also, I always try to take care of my skin. Yes. Don't use antiseptic soap. I don't use antiseptic soap because normally I have a dry skin. So using antiseptic soap will dry your skin further.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. So
Yes,
I use a black soap. Sometimes I make it by myself. I use a black soap and I just use lotion. You can use sunscreen for people that have money to keep up with a skincare routine. You use sunscreen because when you go out the sun, it makes you dark and everything.
Yes.
It affects your skin. So I just try to do that.
Okay, coming to me, my personal recommendation is I have my bath at least once a day. I won't go twice a day. At least once a day. Like some people, they be like, no, the weather is too cold. I can't have my bath. It's only during this hot season that you see people having their bath.
Yeah.
Because
Frustration.
yes, because of the heat.
Yeah.
But normally, some people, it takes them like they could skip it without a bath.
Yeah. During cold season, some people do not even bath.
Some
at
people
all.
don't take their bath.
Yes.
And then brushing your teeth at least once a day. At least. There are some people that could go, like, some people will be like, I even forgot to brush my teeth. How will you do that? How will you forget? I cannot be comfortable. I'll feel weird inside my mouth. Like, some people are trying, shall they are trying.
I
And me,
feel
I
like
have
these
very
cobwebs
sensitive
inside my
nose.
mouth. I feel like
Just
I've
imagine.
Yes.
Sparrow
I have a sensitive nose, so like I'm sensitive to smell. Everything. Small smell, like I'll just
No. And then your skin, actually try to invest in your skin. Even though, no matter how small it is, it helps a lot. It helps a lot. Try to use natural oils. Try to use natural things that could enhance my skin. At least if I could not go for all those like chemicals,
Yes.
That say they work faster.
Yeah.
Natural
Ori.
oils are always there. They are basically, I recommend natural oils for people. They are the best. I recommend coconut oil, almond oil, shea butter, and then all those plants like aloe vera,
Yes.
avocado, pawpaw. You could do face masks. If you go on YouTube, you could see some videos of how to make homemade face masks, and they. So I recommend that you invest in your skin. You brush your teeth once a day. You have your bath,
and then you use your roll-on.
And then yes, you use deodorant.
They are cheap perfumes.
Use deodorant. At least, if you could not afford a spray, there should be a roll-on.
Yes.
A roll-on. It's like, I even prefer people to use
Roll-on.
because your armpit sweats the most in your body. For some people, while some people they don't have sweating issues, but I recommend roll-ons, and then other sprays you could invest in your perfumes like EHINOME. Yeah. So moving to the main topic about hygiene, we are going to concentrate on having your bath. That's the first point. Baths or showers.
Yes.
Bath showers.
Whichever,
Yes.
however.
However, so coming to bath now, we're going to start with Grace. What do you have to say? Like, what do you think? How do you think people should take their bath? Do they scrub with soaps? Do they scrub with sponges? How exactly?
Okay, for baths, I'm going to say it depends on how your skin reacts though. Some people have mild skin, some people do not scrub vigorously. Some people scrub vigorously. So I would recommend at least use sponge at least once a day. For people who bathe twice a day, you can use a sponge in the morning and then use just soap and water at night. But either ways, make sure you use soap on your body because when you sweat throughout the day and then you should wash it off. Like if it's for somebody like me, I cannot just pour water on my body. If I just pour water on my body, I used to feel used to give me the cringes.
Yes.
So I would recommend, and when bathing, see this place, you're in the middle of your fingers, you wash your hands, wash your armpits, wash your neck. If you scrub your neck, wash it properly, wash your thighs. Female, wash your thighs properly. Even if your skin will thank you. That's all I have to
Okay, moving to Nifemi now. What do you have to say about bath?
So taking one's bath. Oh, okay. For me, there's this routine that I do, like I follow very well whenever I want to take my bath. So I make sure I start from my face because I'm using my sponge. Why? It's because okay, if I start from my feet, the feet is usually most dirty than
Yes.
the rest. So imagine you washing your dirty feet, now using that dirty to plaster your face.
Acne and everything.
You will just give yourself different things. In fact, your friends will
colors.
hate you. That's the truth. So I try as much as possible. I wash my face. After washing my face, I wash my hands. Then we continue the rest of the story like that.
Okay.
So I just ensure that I do that. And yes, okay. So I love hot water. Means you can never sleep without cold water. You cannot, even if it's boiling hot, it cannot happen because I don't. My body don't like cold. So I just try as much as possible to avoid it. Except in an let me just don't say. But I make sure I use hot water because I feel if I use hot water, the dirty will go more.
Because the hotness will burn the dirty, or the hotness will melt the dirty.
Thank you. So that is why I use hot water. And yes, I love using strong sponge. Why? Because if I don't scrub my skin, I will feel like I'm taking my bath. So imagine I woke up in the morning like, boom, and you give me a soft sponge. I know about that deal. That's how I feel. That's the truth.
Wow.
I have to come back and that's the truth because
Wow.
I don't feel like I have to feel the scrub.
I need to
And why?
feel
Thank you, my sister in the scrub.
Yes, we scrub.
We scrub. So why is because okay, while growing up, I think my parents, from most times we children we learn from our parents.
Yes.
From what our parents do, that's what we do. So growing up, I think 8, 5, 6, my parents started using this strong brand.
When you go and play and come back,
After you've gone to play, so the whole scrub thing. So growing up, I just became very used to it. So if I don't carry a strong sponge, that
Feel
day,
like you're still there.
that day is no bad day. It looks like I did not bath. So thank you.
So coming to EHINOME, what do you have to say about
Okay.
bath?
How I take my like you start from the face, but I don't use sponge on my face.
Okay.
Similar,
We're similar.
I do not use sponge on my face.
I don't use sponge.
Behind your ears,
Important.
a lot of people. You see how people are wearing earrings.
Yeah.
Some people don't take off their earrings.
That's true.
Yes.
If some people remove their earrings, if you see the dirt that are
accumulated around the earring,
you'll be so disgusted and it will smell.
Yes.
So I make sure I wash behind my ear, your ears, your any piercing you
Try to
you will clean your piercings, then your belly button.
Yes.
Clean your belly button.
Yes. People actually neglect that.
If you don't clean your belly, this is your sign.
Do it now.
Do it now. Start now.
when you clean your belly button, then you put your hand like this and tell me you are proud of yourself.
You'll be surprised the dirt that accumulates there.
Yeah.
And also Your
Inside.
ears, clean your ears.
Some
I
people
know say
will come
should
out
dry
with foam
inside,
in their
inside,
ear and allow it to dry inside.
Yes,
It's
clean
true.
your ears.
Yes.
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 So you clean your ear, you wash behind your ears, wash here,
Yes.
behind your back of your knee,
Yes.
scrub under your leg. You know what they used to call poso? Northerners used to call it poso.
Callus.
Yes, callus.
Yes.
Wash your leg, wash the back of your leg. Take your every part of your body is important. I feel some people neglect a lot of parts
Yes.
of the body.
Yes, they actually.
Also, please
Ah.
wash your hair and wigs.
Very
Because
important.
you see one very pretty lady coming outside with her wig, if she passed you,
Lord,
the smell alone.
That is why our guys used to yab us because
That's
that
true.
wig
That's
itself-
true.
Your hair.
you see somebody wearing wig of 250K, but that thing smells like trials and tribulations.
But take care of every part of your body.
Yeah.
It's
Very
very
important.
very important.
Important. So please take care of it. Don't neglect any part of your body.
Yes. And then now, my personal opinion on baths. Please scrub your armpits. It is very. That is what causes odor,
Yeah.
body odor. That is the first thing. Scrub your armpits. And those of you who leave hairs under there, it's not good at all. It is not advisable because by the time you have hair under your armpits, it makes whenever you sweat, the sweat sticks to the hair, and by the time you scrub and you scrub vigorously, you think you are done scrubbing there, you can still smell.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
That's because there's still something that is keeping.
That,
Yes.
But
Why
some people
Why especially blacks? The afros will coil up there and hold those there and those smelly sweats there. So try to scrub your armpits. Take your bath properly. Every part of your body matters a lot.
And
Scrub-
again, there's
Scrub your skin. Scrub your skin. It is important. The back of your ears, this area, they call it behind your elbow, behind your elbow, behind your knees. They are very important. Take your time to scrub your body properly. I personally, I don't scrub my face with sponge.
No, I don't scrub my face with sponge.
I don't scrub my face with sponge. I
use
just
my
use
hands.
my hands.
But you see from
Yes.
here down.
But in fact, just this area like this, so here like this, sponge. I will kill my with sponge. I will kill every other part of my body with sponge except my face. So try your best to scrub your body.
And again, there's another thing that I try to do once in a while when having my bath. You see lemons. I try to use lemons to scrub under
Your armpits.
armpits.
It actually,
It's true, right?
it reduces sweat
Yes.
under your armpits.
Yeah.
So you could do that too.
Anyways, you know, actually, for the scrubbing, medically it's wrong to actually scrub your body vigorously, right? There are cells on your skin that are meant to protect your skin. And then when you vigorously, especially for people who use hard soaps, when you use hard soaps and then you use that sponge that's like mosquito net, and
Yes.
then you carry it, you are killing those cells. Those things, they could lead to skin cancer.
Wow.
Okay.
Those things, there are cells on your skin that are meant to protect your skin on this layer. But when you vigorously do them, it's good to scrub. But me, I still scrub with my full chest. But medically, it is wrong. But who am I?
I think for people that actually prefer to leave, because the truth is some people actually love saying their hair in their. I'm not saying I'm inclusive. Mine don't. If I
You
shave
know
now,
this new
it
body
takes the next 3 months for it
body
to grow.
positivity.
It doesn't grow. I don't have
Okay.
hair in my armpit like that. So I'm talking about because I've heard people. In fact, there was one time I was listening to a program and they were calling men to tell them their spec. And one man said, "We love his lady to have a little bit of body odor and a little bit
What?
of hair."
Ew.
He actually did say it. He said he would prefer his lady to have natural scent and a little hair in her armpit. So there are people who prefer. You know that's what they say.
They
One
try to
man's
lock
food is
her.
another man's poison. Sure you get it? So
That's true.
people actually do that. And yes, if you prefer to have hair in your armpit, just try and ensure that it doesn't stink. You get that you like your hair, you can plait it if you don't want. But please, just try
Just
For the
don't-
safety of
for
the
the safety
public.
of people. Now this is not about you. Yes, it's about
It's no longer about you.
it's no longer about you. It's about we too. So please, just try and make sure that okay, have a good deodorant and you also try to take your bath at least twice. So it just helps us kill the whole scent or smell.
Okay. So now we move to, in hygiene, there is bathing, brushing, use of deodorant,
Yeah.
wash yourself after you pee. So now we're moving to brushing your teeth. So back to you again.
How do you brush your teeth? How do I brush my teeth? I brush my teeth you see here? I brush here and then I go down here and then I go down here and then I scrub my tongue. So some people they are not smelling, but some people put their mouth and then you smell their tongue. And scrub your tongue. It is advisable to scrub the tongue properly. Sometimes use your finger and then like this, scrub your tongue. Just scratch your tongue maybe. I'm not saying you should. Just try to scratch your tongue and then see what is in your mouth. Then tell me or do like this and then smell it. If you're proud of yourself.
Right? If you are not, change.
Yes.
Well, for me, okay, so
And I try to brush at least twice a day. In some cases, mostly it's one. Mostly one. But today I feel like two.
Okay, if you are listening or watching, you are listening from Procyon Radio and Television. You can get us on YouTube at Procyon RTV. And you can listen to us on radio on procyonnews.com. www.procyonnews.com. The spelling of Procyon is Procyo. Before we continue, we're going for a musical timeout.
Show me up, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. Show me up, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. You're like the beautiful sunrise in the morning. When I look into your eyes, you mesmerize me. Oh, you remind me that I am lucky, lucky. You're the one and I'm gonna live my life with. I just wanna spend it all with you and grow with you and live in love with you.
Welcome back from that musical break. You just listened to Show Me Off by Asha. If you're just joining us, you're listening to Girls in the Hood. And it's coming to you from Procyon Radio and Television. You can get us on YouTube as Procyon RTV, and you can listen to us on Procyon Radio at www.procyonnews.com. www.procyonnews.com. Back to the topic where we're on the point of brushing, and we stopped at NIFEMI. So NIFEMI, you could go on.
okay, for me, the way I brush my teeth, let me give you some tips. Okay, so after putting toothpaste on my brush, I go like this. Okay, first up, down, sorry, then I go to my let's not forget the back, because most times people forget the back.
Yes.
So you just in the back teeth, then the up, the under, the place that doesn't show. I think that's the most neglected part. And most times, if you want to even know that you did not even brush your teeth well, you just use your tongue. This raw,
Yes.
shows that you did not brush there properly.
Yes.
So, and also then I make sure not to forget my tongue. My tongue is also very important. So I brush my tongue very, very well, and I try my best not to swallow the toothpaste. Yes, because there are some people that still do that. So please try not to swallow the waste and all that. So, and yes, I try my best to brush at least twice a day. It's really very good. There's some people that actually have natural mouth odor, and sometimes it's due to this rottenness of the teeth.
Okay.
That's what causes the mouth odor most times, like that. So, for those that notice that they have issues with that, just try and wash that place very well. If you notice also, you can also try and enhance it. If you notice that your toothpaste won't work, do the magic for you, use mouthwash. or maybe later in the afternoon, you can't go outside and go and be brushing your teeth. Try and take sweet, this mint sweet. Just try and take them so that to keep your mouth fresh every day. We have them a lot. So just try and use. I think that would
And the best part is that they are very cheap. You can get mint, you can get bubble gum.
Yeah.
You could use any. Very nice.
So
So coming to me, the first thing I do actually is I invest in my toothpaste because the toothpaste you use is very, very important. And again, it's advisable not to use a toothpaste that has like a strong taste of milk. Do you know why? Because when you use a toothpaste that has a strong taste of milk, it's going to mask the smell immediately. It's going to mask everything in your that you're going to be tasting immediately. So you're not even going to know where you brush and where you not brush.
Wow.
Yes. And me personally, always check with your dentist because people have sensitive teeth. People have different kind of. Always check with your dentist to ensure to know the kind of toothpaste that is good for you to use. Some people use fluoride toothpaste. Some use to feel like they don't need fluoride again anymore. But fluoride is actually what protects your enamel, your teeth. So you actually check with your dentist to know the toothpaste that is suitable for you to use. Then use a good brush. Don't use brush that is too hard and don't use brush that is too soft. It should be medium. And again, how I brush my teeth is that I start from the inside. Like when I open my mouth, I start from the inside, from the back of my teeth. Because I don't want to forget it. When I start from the back, I do the back of my teeth at the up. Then I use a small cycle motion. So I brush my teeth in small round cycles. So I just go like that, like that, like that. Till I finish brushing. Then when you want to wash your tongue, some people use like when they are holding their toothbrush, they use it like
yes.
scrub your tongue.
As if they are
You don't do
something.
that. You don't do that. You just enjoy yourself. What you do is that you snap the brush to the side, your tongue, and you brush from inside out gently. That's how you be able to scrub everything out. If you do that, you will just enjoy yourself and you will not brush anything well because that you cannot enter inside all. So you just slant your toothbrush and wash your mouth from inside out. That's how I brush my teeth.
Funny enough, do you know that there are some people that still use them? What's the name of that? Chewing stick.
Yes.
There's some, not even older people
Young
now.
people.
Even young people prefer some. So please, even if you use that, still manage. Try use. Even if you don't like toothbrush, but just try and use the toothpaste and do your business like that. Like that, I think it will help reduce the smell because I know that it doesn't guarantee 100% removal of all the dirty and
And
less
again,
like
we
that.
should try to. In my house, I have floss. I have dental floss. So if I'm done eating or whatever, I just floss my teeth.
And very important.
And you should. There are some packs of dental floss like they're very cheap.
Yes,
So you could put it in your bag. So when you go out and you're done eating, floss easily. So no one will come and call you and be like, "Excuse me, if you hate cheese, I can
Not
see
say do
red."
it in public,
I can see
bad
red.
etiquette to floss
Don't
in
do it in
public.
public. The restroom. Do your flossing. You can have a toothpaste in your bag. You could brush your teeth there. If you don't want to do that, you have your mint. You have mouthwash. It
Yeah.
helps a lot. I advise ladies to have a purse inside their bag that has all those things because they are very important. You don't want to talk to somebody. You're looking all pretty and then you talk to someone and the person is trying to talk to you at a distance.
You don't tell me how are you. Tell me how are you.
How are you? I'm fine.
And also very importantly, people neglect it. Do not brush your gum.
Yes,
Your
they injure
gum
their
is not.
gum.
People that don't know this is your gum. This red thing here, this dark red thing here that holds your teeth, that your teeth is plugged into. Do not brush it. Many people make the mistake of brushing their gums. Gums are not meant. Gum. You should not brush or wash your gum. When you put water in your mouth and you wash it out, just Google it and then you wash it out. There is no need to use toothpaste and toothbrush to scrub the something. It's very wrong. Please, we should take note of that.
Okay. Yes. And I feel bacteria can, if you injure your gum, bacteria can get into your gum.
Flies
And then it
infection.
causes infection. And those infections could be smelly.
Yeah.
It could lead to mouth odor and other sorts of bacterial infections. So now we are moving to the third point. We looked at baths, brushing, and now washing after pee. I think I'm going to start that. I feel like starting it. Washing after peeing is very important. Like you can't when you use the restroom, before you use the restroom, make sure you have water around you. Make sure you have not just any restroom, even your personal restroom at home. Make sure you wash after you pee. And before you wash after you pee, make sure you wash your hands. Because if you touch a lot of things or a lot of dirty surface and germs already on your hands, don't just go and wash directly. Wash your hands first properly, and when you feel clean on your hands, you could wash your down. And if you feel you don't have water around you, you could always have wipes in your bag or your purse. Those wipes could help you anytime you go to the restroom. So you use the wipes to wipe yourself after you pee, but make sure you clean or wash immediately after you pee, because you don't want it to accumulate. It causes infection and other bacterial diseases.
All right. Washing after pee. Washing after pee is very important because sometimes if you don't want to wash after pee, when you finish peeing, do like this, and then tell me if you are proud of yourself.
NIFEMI, what you have to say about washing immediately after you pee?
Well, I cannot start by saying that washing after you pee is bad. We all know that it's a good thing. Wash after you urinate, because it's just like both Grace and Ose said. If you don't wash after peeing, first of all, it will create smell. From that smell, bacteria. You know that this waste product, they have to go out because these are bacteria also follow this waste product out.
Yes.
So imagine not washing properly after urinating. It will just, and again, it will, if you don't wash after you pee, if you're someone who uses white undies, white panties, it's going to start having colors. Yes. It's going to stain it. So it's just better to avoid what you can avoid. And if eventually probably you did not wash, as soon as you get home, please kindly change your undies and try and do what you're supposed to do, because some people find themselves in cases where there are no wipes, no water, so they just have to like that. That is where you don't have options. So you can actually just try as much as possible, get home, do what you're supposed to do, and immediately change your panties. So that's all I have to say.
So we move to EHINOME.
Washing after peeing is very straightforward and very simple. Just wash after you pee. I need to do an episode of things you should keep inside your bag. It's very important because you should always have your wipes. And again, people that use tissue instead of water or wipes while peeing, after peeing, do you know what you just did? It's just like you pour oil on your body. You now use tissue to rub it.
No,
You didn't leave your body. You just rub it.
it's as if you finish it and then you use your tongue to clean it.
It will not leave your body. You just spread it.
Yeah.
That's literally what you just did. But when you use water, you actually wash it out. So if you use tissues, it's not effective. You literally just wipe it everywhere.
And tissues are not advisable because tissues they drop some particles like tissues pieces. The pieces. So when you have tiny pieces of tissue there, tissues mixed with waste product, imagine what is happening.
So that's just it.
So we're going to take a musical break right now, and we'll be back.
Woke up this morning to somebody judging me. No surprise they judging me. Don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm just acting up. I'm crash as fucking never saying sorry. Found out in the end that I can only do it for me. You call it sensitive and I call it superpower. You just like empathy cause you think it gives you power. All I know is only God can judge me. I don't hide my heart, I wear it on me. I'm used to feeling alone. So I thought that I'd let you know. In case nobody told you today, you're
that musical break, that was Special by Lizzo and Caesar. And if you're listening or watching to us, you're watching us from Procyon Radio and Television. You can watch us on YouTube on Procyon RTV. And you can listen to Procyon Radio on www.procyonnews.com. www.procyonnews.com. So back to what we were doing here. We have moved to the next point. And the next point is use of deodorants. Use of deodorants. So, Grace, what do you think or how do you feel about this point?
Deodorants, very important. Kids, you don't want to go outside and be smelling like trials and tribulations. Yes, so I use deodorants after taking my bath. First of all, after taking my bath, I clean my body and then I apply my cream, then I use my deodorants. Secondly, I use my deodorants before I sleep. After I must have taken my bath in the night, before sleeping, I use my deodorants. That one lasts longer when I sleep because I am not sweating and yeah, I feel
Pressure.
good. At least I feel like I'm not attracting those spirits to myself. Yes. So I use deodorants. I use good deodorants. Don't just use deodorants in the name of deodorant. Use good deodorants. There are good deodorants out there. There are some people that are smelling like jollof rice and they are using deodorant. So please, before you use it, at least smell it. It should smell like human being something. So that's not smelling something that have something like curry or thyme. Some people will be smelling like jollof rice. Somebody will be hungry and be smelling like jollof rice on the road. So use good deodorants and I would say use it twice a day. I use mine in the morning when I take my bath and in the night before I sleep.
So Nifemi, now moving on to you, how do you feel about using deodorant?
Definitely, deodorants are good. Everybody wants to smell nice.
Not everybody wants to smell nice.
But the truth is, most people don't even like perfumes. They don't like deodorants. That's the truth. Why? Maybe for some personal reasons. Some people enjoy their own natural. And some people like they don't have. You know, most times some people believe that people that use deodorants are people who have extreme hair. You have this extreme body odor, so you're trying to kill it. But no, the truth is that if not for your sake, for another person's sake,
for the life of another person.
So, and again, yes, just like you said, don't use any kind of deodorant. But I still feel like there are some people that really can't afford something good. So if you can't afford something good, you can use something less good, but it's still good. So you can use that, like one of my teachers then she'll be like, even if you can't afford the perfume of 1,000 naira, why don't you try buy 20 naira perfume, buy 200 naira perfume, buy this, buy that. At least it will help kill the bad smell.
Perfume,
It will help kill the bad smell. That's just the truth. So what's the essence of deodorant now is to kill smell, right? So anything that will take it away, do it. If you feel, okay, I still don't want perfumes, then just try and avoid anything that will make you smell. That's you have to try and avoid sweating a lot. You have to avoid using clothes that you've worn before. You have to always change your clothes. That's the best.
Your undies.
To me, it's even the most stressful part. That changing of clothes. So
why not just buy roll-on, buy deodorant and use?
So instead of stressing yourself and going through the rigor of changing your clothes, observing this, observing that, just buy your deodorant. If you use it in the morning while going out, if it's the one that doesn't last, go to a corner where people are not watching, or even when people are watching, spray or something again. Nobody's going to hold you. That's the truth. So spray it again and smell fresh. That's the thing. So I think that's all on my part.
On my part for deodorants. Sorry. On my part for deodorants, try to use deodorants that smell nice. There are cheap deodorants out there that still smell good. So try to use all those kind of deodorants. And then you know your body type. If you sweat a lot, you could drop perfume and use ones.
Yes.
It helps a lot.
Yes.
Because the main body part that all those odors come from, it's your armpits. So you could use roll-ons. If you feel, okay, I don't sweat too much, you could use perfumes. Because there are different types of deodorants. Whichever one works for your skin, because a lot of people have
react.
Some people react to spray, some people react to perfumes. So whatever works for your skin, just smell nice and give everybody that nice, because everybody wants to be around people that smell nice. Yes,
yeah.
so smell nice. No matter how cheap it is, you could afford cheap deodorants that smell good. So
Me now, I think I'm the one that will speak the most on this deodorant issue. It's number one. That's why I said we need to have an episode with things ladies to keep in their bags.
Yeah.
I have a tiny bottle, spray bottle. It's very small. So what I do is that when I buy perfumes, I try to spray if it's one that cannot open because I'm mostly buying glass perfumes. I try to spray it into that container. So I'll keep a fraction of it in my purse so that if I go out and anything can happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything can happen. That's just if I go out, I just just find one corner. Then there are different kinds of deodorants. There's this deodorant stick.
yeah, the stick deodorant.
That stick deodorant is very, very effective too. Then there's this antiperspirant spray.
Yes.
I use it. You just spray it under your armpit. Then you have roll-ons. Roll-ons. You have oil perfumes.
Yes.
For people that their skin is sensitive, you can just 1, 2, 1, 2. Shake it now, you're done.
Yeah.
And you'll be smelling good the entire day. They even last longer than some perfumes.
Yes, they do.
If you cannot afford the expensive perfumes, you buy your body spray and your body to mistake that some people make is that they spray body spray on top of their skin. It's not actually good. You spray it on your clothing. Body spray is meant for your clothing. You spray body spray on your clothing. And again, the way some people used to spray perfume, somebody will just come and all over. You actually spray on your wrists, behind your elbows, behind your ear, and then here. That's how me I spray my and here, because when you pass people, this is where they smell. When you pass people, this is where they pass you. So you spray here and here.
And I want to correct something. I want to correct something. I read it up. You see, some people take sprays like they are sprays for body actually.
Yes,
There are sprays for body, but those sprays for body, don't take it too close to your skin.
Yes.
Because there's this
Sprays for
pressure
fat.
that the gas
Yeah.
gives out and it gives you burns. So you take it just few inches away from you and you spray wherever you want to spray. It is a body spray. That particular one is a body spray, but it doesn't mean you put the spray directly on your skin.
As if it should enter your blood.
As if it should enter your blood. Your blood you want to sense. You want your blood to sense. To be careful.
And very
be
importantly,
careful.
do not use spray if you did not take your bath. Some people,
Yes.
why?
Very important.
Why are people like
And
this?
again, on dirty clothes.
On dirty clothes, you will not be smelling like weeks for food. What have people done to you? Always take your bath before using deodorants.
Yeah.
Please.
Because if you spray on dirty clothes or your
It will
dirty
only
body,
amplify the
it will make
smell.
it will just imagine a mix of bad and no. Anywhere bad is and good comes. No, don't do that. It's not nice. So now we're going to have a musical break again and we'll be back with more for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Classic. Back then when I was a new youngin', Charlie, you were tryna run on me. I've been going on my own. I've been doing things unknown. It's a day one, you running right back. Say the drama, you running off track. It's a one life, you tell me one life. One time, you tell me one time. Open your eyes, baby. Can you be wise? Cause I'm a pride, baby. I'm on the way, I'm on the run, baby. Leave me alone, take it by now. I put you on it. Say you want chance to hold it on me. I feel I hold it back. Turn you right around, take it my way. So tell me what you need from me now. I'm not what you need to be now. Cause I'm done with it now. No more damages now. Say, tell me what you need from me now. I'm not what you need to be now. Cause I'm done with it now. No more damages, no more damages. Back then when
Welcome back from the musical break. That was Damages by Thames, my girl. Thames, my girl. So we have come to the segment where we call Fun Facts. This is a segment where you'll be listening or we'll be giving you some fun facts. And this segment is going to be taken by our co-host, EHINOME AGBON.
So today's fun fact, it actually shocked me. Actually, I was stunned. But more than $1 billion a year is spent on over-the-counter products that only mask bad breath odors.
My God.
Wow.
More than $1 a year spent on over-the-counter products that only mask bad breath odors.
Wow.
So just $1 billion.
Wow.
Dollars, not naira or dollars.
For mouth odor.
People are
In a
smelling.
year.
Wow.
The most important thing is that just check with your dentist.
Yeah.
So
Like, you have
simple
tooth
as
problems.
I think
Check with your
Nigerians.
dentist.
Okay, let me don't say Nigerians so that it doesn't look like I am picking on we. I'm talking. Okay, let's just say generally Africans don't really. Okay, I
They
might
don't
be
see the need
wrong.
of a doctor.
That doctor for teeth.
Not if it's general doctor.
There is fine. You are sick. You meet your doctor. You get well. But doctor for teeth, no. They will either tell you to go and take Panadol for your teeth. I'm telling you this. Sure you get.
Now,
So I think we need to cultivate the habit of checking once or twice with your dentist. Just make your teeth feel special.
Yes.
You know one funny thing. People are only concerned about the whiteness of your teeth. And
Yes,
the smoothness of your
yes,
teeth. That is what
yes.
people are most concerned about. They don't really care about
the health of the
health of the
teeth.
teeth. They feel like, okay, if your teeth is white and the teeth is not scattered, the teeth is okay. But the truth is that it's not always so. It's not so. So we should cultivate. I will not lie, even me too, because I won't say that
I
I've
like
been
the
going
teeth to be
visit
shining.
I won't say I've gone to visit them, so
Okay.
let's not lie here. Even you that you are watching, let's say we can be on the same page. But let's just say that we now need to now cultivate that habit because we are all growing up, and this thing would actually help you to. There are people who suffer from extreme teeth problems.
Yeah.
And it's only when it's something that you would have avoided now
long time
because
ago.
you neglected some things. You have to suffer with the rigor of them going through one long process, having to remove your teeth and all that.
Yes.
So to avoid that, let's just try and take care of our teeth.
Visit our dentist
Yeah.
regularly.
Yeah.
Yes. So we'll be moving to the next segment, and this segment is going to be a special segment because we're going to have a mentor that is going to come and give us basic survival skills or important things we need to know about hygiene. We'll be back after the short break with our mentor.
Hello, my name is Sarah AGBON. On the mentorship segment with Girls in the Hood. And today I just want to let you know that it is good to keep your environment clean. And how do you keep your environment clean? Do not allow stagnant waters to be around your environment. Make sure you keep your dustbins or waste bins away from your house. And let's go into the rooms. Make sure your sitting room is in very good order and clean. Wash your hands all the time and into the bedroom, lift up your bed, your mattresses, and then sweep under your mattress, under the bed. Make sure that everything under the bed is free and let fresh air be going through. Make sure you lift up your mattresses and clean under your bed, and then your curtains in the rooms, make sure you wash them, if not twice a week. Wash it once in a week. Talking about your bed sheets, you need about 2 to 3 bed sheets, and then you make sure you wash your bed sheets every week, no matter how some may not have the time to do that. If you don't have the time to do that, then you change the bed sheet, and when you have the time, then you come back to wash them. Don't pile up dirty clothes in your room. You have your dirty baskets, then you pack every dirty clothes, put them in your dirty basket, and take them away from your bedroom. I think maybe you take them to the balcony, or if you have a space where you can keep them, take them and keep them there. Let's go to your undies. How do you dry your undies? Don't keep them in the room. Make sure you carry your undies outside, dry them under the sun. That's the best way to keep them clean and away from germs and bacteria. Also, in this particular segment, I want to also take you to the kitchen briefly. When you get to the kitchen, make sure you mop your kitchen, clean your kitchen. Do not allow spill oil to be all over the place in the kitchen. Clean every corners and edges of the kitchen. Wherever you know that insects can just pest on the on that particular area, make sure you keep them clean. Do not allow cockroaches in your kitchen, your refrigerator. Go into the refrigerator, clean them every weekend. If you don't have the time to clean them twice in a week, always create time to clean them every weekend. And that will do you good. Your kitchen will be looking very, very clean and it will be hygienic. Make sure you use insecticide in your environment to send all the insects packing and to make sure that you don't have any insects in your house, especially cockroaches. Those are the common insects we see around the houses. Again, I want to also talk to you about picking your nose with your fingers. Some ladies, you pick your nose with your fingers, and the same fingers you use in cleaning your face, the same fingers you use in picking some peanuts into your mouth, and that's not a good thing at all. It's not hygienic. And let's talk about using your utensils in the kitchen. What kind of buckets do you use in the kitchen? Do you use the same buckets you take to the bedroom in the kitchen? You need different types of buckets in your kitchen. You have the buckets you take to the bed in your house. I mean, you need buckets to take to the bedroom, and you need the buckets you keep permanently in the kitchen. And if you are the type that do not use water dispensers, you have a clean bucket with cover. Then you put your drinking water inside and make sure that you keep it very, very clean. And you, if you make sure you don't, if you know you don't have a water dispenser, you can boil your water and then pour it into the bucket. Then make sure that you take clean water. That's how to keep yourself clean and make sure that your environment is clean. Do not use the bucket that you take to the bedroom or to the toilet for your kitchen. Some will sometimes use the bucket they use for bathing to fetch water for cooking. It's not hygienic. If you want to be very, very hygienic, you make sure that you separate everything that you use in the kitchen from the one you use in the bedroom, or your mopping containers should be different from the containers you use for your kitchen. And that's just about the size of the hygiene I want to bring to you. Tips on hygiene I want to bring to you this special moment. Please don't forget, if you use the bucket you use in your bedroom and and you take it to the kitchen, sorry, I take that again. If you use the buckets in the kitchen, oh, how do I want to put it? If you use the kitchen buckets in the bedroom, don't forget you're taking a lot of germs to your kitchen. So it's not hygienic for you. Keep yourself clean and make sure you follow the right rules and regulations to keep yourself healthy. My name is Sarah Agbon. Bye.
Studio for being a part of it. Thank you very much, Grace Daniel. NIFEMI ONIBIYO, thank you.
Thank you.
EHINOME AGBON, thank you. And I am OSEHISE AGBON. You can join us next time on YouTube on Procyon TV, and you can listen on radio on www.procyonnews.com. Thank you very much. This is Girls in the Hood. Keep shining like the star you are.